The second most important thing to consider if you're using moon sign to determine compatibility using astrology is the modality of the moon placement. There are three modalities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable, and these are the cardinal signs. So if you have your moon in Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, you have a cardinal moon. I got a bunch of questions about cardinal moon sign interactions, so we're going to start with these and then I'll move on to fixed and mutable. Cardinal signs talk about motivation and movement, starting new things. The four cardinal signs mark the beginning of a new season. Aries starts spring, Cancer starts summer, Libra starts autumn, and Capricorn starts winter. So if your moon is in a cardinal sign, then you process your emotions by taking some sort of action. For people who both have their moons in a cardinal sign, then keeping active and keeping things moving is going to help them to process their emotions. So Aries moons can process their emotions by being active, being competitive, winning a competition in order to boost their own ego. Cancer moons may process their emotions by spending extra time with family, doing activities with the people they live with and their close loved ones in order to make them feel emotionally nurtured. Libra moons process their emotions by getting help from a family or friend to talk through their emotions and help them make the difficult decisions to remove things that don't serve their emotional good, that throw them off balance. They take action by removing things that do not bring them balance and peace. And Capricorn moons tend to process their emotions and sometimes repress their emotions by keeping busy, by having a schedule that is always working them to the bone in order to distract them from their own emotions. Capricorn is the cardinal earth sign, so they are taking action based on their physical position, which is usually tied to finances. Capricorns tend to be motivated by money. They are taking action in order to increase their wealth and power within this physical reality. Because signs that are in the same modality form squares and oppositions with each other, there's still a potential for emotional connection, but that connection may be subject to more conflict and tension. So for example, an Aries moon might be processing their emotions by focusing on themselves, focusing on their own success, their own personal goals, and how they can work towards bettering themselves and their own personal position. Whereas the Cancer moon is going to be trying to process their emotions by spending quality time with their loved ones. If the Aries moon is focused only on themselves, then the Cancer moon is not going to get the emotional support that they need, causing conflict between these two cardinal moon signs. But if the Cancer moon truly wants to see the Aries moon succeed, then this square between Aries and Cancer can actually help motivate the Aries moon, and the Cancer moon can act as that emotional support for the Aries moon. Cancer moon and Libra moon are two of my favorite cardinal moon pairings to put together. Again, this Cancer moon is going to feel emotionally supported when they're with their family and their loved ones. The Libra moon feels emotionally supported when they're with a partner or a friend, a loved one. The Cancer moon can help the Libra moon to be more in touch with their emotional side and their tender, loving, caring energy, whereas the Libra moon may help prevent the Cancer moon from drowning in their own emotions and help them view things from a more logical, practical perspective. Of course, if they're not on the same page, then the Cancer moon may feel like the Libra moon isn't being emotional enough, that they're always trying to think logically and that they don't have a sensitive side to them. Or the Libra moon might view the Cancer moon as too emotional, too sensitive, and unable to deal with the facts. If they can't come to an agreement on the facts or the emotions of the situation, then this conflict is going to prevent the Cancer and the Libra from taking action the way that they desire to. I saw this comment and I want to address it really quick. He's a Libra with a Cancer moon, and I'm a Cancer with a Libra moon. He doesn't want a relationship, and I'm so in love with him. It feels like home around him. So again, this Cancer moon, very homey, nurturing, comfortable energy that makes you feel emotionally safe around this person, like they're home. And then the Libra moon, who desires a committed relationship in order to satisfy their emotional needs. But when you both have sun signs that are switched, it's going to complicate the situation a little bit. So first of all, men who have a Cancer moon tend to be very emotionally connected to their mother or a maternal figure, maybe even sometimes an Oedipal complex. So it's very possible that a Cancer moon man is looking for his mother in a partner. And if you don't remind him of his mother, or you don't do all of the things that his mommy does for him, then he's not going to feel a desire to have a relationship. It's not guaranteed, but it's a possibility. Also, Libra men are very different than Libra women. In my experience, Libra men tend to be overly charming and flirtatious and very good at getting people to fawn over them. When men who have their sun in Libra go unchecked, when they spend their whole life successfully charming everyone around them and being the object of everyone's desires, it makes them egotistical. It really can lead them down a path of toxic behavior where they think they're smarter than everyone else because they are able to swindle and charm people into getting whatever they want. They think they're more attractive than people because so many people desire them. And it leads them to kind of juggle all their options where they feel like they have so many options that they don't even have to make a choice. And it can lead to very deceptive and manipulative behavior. So if you are involved with a Libra man and you sense any of these behaviors, just remember this video. If a Libra man does truly desire a one-on-one relationship with someone, then he's going to make a really good partner. He's going to be willing to sacrifice his own needs and his own desires in order to satisfy his partner. He's always going to be considerate of his other partner's desires and wants before taking action. He's not going to think selfishly. He's going to think like a team. But if they don't want the relationship, then it is possible that they're just juggling their options. Aries and Capricorn moon. Let's talk about this pairing. This to me gives the energy of a major power couple. Aries moon is going to constantly be working and motivated towards achieving their short-term goals and then moving on to the next goal, whereas Capricorn is constantly working to achieve their long-term goals and working on their long-term plans to success. If you're able to leverage the difference in perspective between these two signs, then you can actually tackle your goals from both ends to achieve them more quickly. Where the Aries moon is working and is motivated towards quick success, achieving goals with speed, where Capricorn moon is able to keep the big picture in mind and focus on the end goal, which helps to keep the Aries moon on track towards a larger goal. And where the Aries moon helps to stimulate and speed along the Capricorn on their track to success. But again, if these people don't have shared goals, then there's going to be a disconnect here where the Capricorn moon might feel like the Aries moon is not focused on the long-term goal. They're not focused on the big picture, and they're just constantly moving from one project to a next without a final destination in mind. And the Aries moon might get bored by the Capricorn energy, constantly looking for excitement, constantly looking for something new to do instead of pausing and waiting for the time to be right to actually take the action. Cancer moon and Capricorn moon. It's interesting, but I feel like it's very yin-yang. One has what the other lacks. So you are absolutely right. They provide each other with the things that the other person is lacking. A Cancer moon is going to have a lot of emotions and love to give and want to create a safe space that it feels like home. The Capricorn moon has the work ethic and the rigidity to create a solid foundation to build a home. So the Capricorn moon may come off as cold or emotionally disconnected because they're focusing on building a foundation for their life. The Cancer moon comes in on the opposite side and fills the house that the Capricorn moon is building in order to turn it into a home. Cancer is the sign of the mother, Capricorn is the sign of the father. So the Capricorn moon energy is laying the foundations for this partnership, building something of value that will last a long time and give the relationship some sort of structure. While the Cancer moon, the mother in this partnership, is acting to fill this empty structure up with emotion and with love. And the stability of the Capricorn moon gives a place to pour the love into so that it can overflow. I got a question about Capricorn moon and Libra moon. This is also a really great cardinal moon pairing because Capricorn moon is ruled by Saturn and Saturn exalts in Libra. So Libra energy does very well with Saturn energy. Libra is the sign that rules balance as well as laws, the laws that keep the balance to the world. Capricorn is the sign that rules structure and rigidity. You need balance in order to build a structure that has stability and isn't going to crumble right away. If you want to build something that is long lasting, that can withstand the test of time, then there needs to be balance. That structure needs to abide by the laws of physics in order to maintain its balance. So the Libra moon, in order to feel emotionally secure in a relationship, needs a sense of balance, a balanced partnership. So the sense of balance that the Libra moon is seeking and providing helps to give the Capricorn moon stability in whatever it is that they're building. Whether the Libra moon is helping the Capricorn moon to balance out their own personal long-term goals, or the Libra moon is helping to bring a sense of balance within the structure of the long-term relationship that the Capricorn moon is building. But of course, Libra is square Capricorn, so there is a potential for conflict here. If the Libra moon wants everyone to play an equal role, but the Capricorn moon wants to be the boss, wants to be the one dominating the connection, then it's going to lead to conflict where the Libra moon feels like their needs aren't being met, and the Capricorn moon is just using them or controlling them as a pawn in their own chessboard. That's the last question I got for cardinal moon sign compatibility. So next we're going to be talking about fixed moon sign compatibility. And if you are interested, I do offer 2 chart readings, compatibility or synastry readings on my website, which is linked in my bio.